Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense. And thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
Willie Adames stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Next offering is fouled back. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Elliot Ramos. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. In there safely. And now A man into scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dom Smith stands in. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second.
That's a ball.
That one outside, and it's 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside, and now 3 balls and a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man on second, 2 down, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one finds the corner. 0-1. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Next pitch is downstairs. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. And that is the inning. Giants leave a couple, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., starting on the mound in this one, Logan Webb. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Miguel Rojas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That pitch gets the corner, and it's 2-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Mookie now. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's one out back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. Steps over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Fitzgerald to first, and they get the out on Smith. That ends the inning. One left for L.A., scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Yamamoto back to work. That one misses. Ball 1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Hard hit, right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
No score here in the second. That's in there. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Now one missed. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Fitzgerald starting up the middle at second, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Little chopper rolls foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now the count is even. On the ground at first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and one out now. Here comes Max Muncy. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that
One
skips
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. And there's a strike. And that is out of play. That one just misses. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
One down, base is empty. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Just misses with that one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
The count.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to 3rd. Did not go. And there's a ball.
2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the mark. 3-1. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. To the right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. And that's through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Now it's Dominic Smith. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit low. 4th inning underway, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. And there's ball 4.
That's down, ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting third baseman Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. That misses,
Ball 1, no strike.
and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low. Smith off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
his 9th strikeout so far. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The shortstop takes the ball. Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Struck him out looking. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Doubled his first time. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This to center field. Lee makes his way towards it. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Smith batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mike Yastrzemski. Yamamoto back to work. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That misses. 2-0.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And that's outside.
Ball inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that one's a little bit low. And the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Andrew Kisner. Struck out swinging his first time. That clips a corner. Kisner measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. The 0-1 and ball 1. And now 2-1. Yastrzemski over at first with 1 away. Line drive. Betts over to Edman. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Sends it to Flores, and Hernandez is out. Here's Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next pitch downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Andy Pajas, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we are still scoreless. Back here in L.A., top of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one's in there. That's strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates getting loose out there. Bonda, the lefty, warming up as well. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball now in the game for the first time this season. Go ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low. 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. That's strike one. Adames stands at second with no outs. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ohtani He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next pitch misses way outside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith, the next Giant to hit.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing and a ball popped up. Edman. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Two outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. Michael Conforto will climb in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald. And they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2. And that's in the dirt. On the ground to third. And the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Giants 1 and the Dodgers nothing. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Late swing fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. And fires in a fastball at 95. Towards first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now then, catcher Andrew Kisner.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Andrew Kisner. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late. Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2 outs.
Full count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Betts takes low. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and throwing. Walker getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. That missed by a lot. Full count, 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And the tying run is on base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Liner, and this could be trouble. Betts around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ripped to first, caught. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dodgers with a run scoring double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kirby Yates.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one fouled off. And now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting loose. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. The 2-1 is high.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Three and two. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now batting, shortstop.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one off the outside edge. And the 1-0. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Out to short, Betts. Slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith now at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Rip to third. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to hit, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Out towards right center field. And it falls. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-1.
Big RBI for him right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Kirby Yates is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Lou Trevino into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First and second, 2 outs. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. A little bit low. And that is ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball down.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Rogers. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Tyler Rogers.
Here comes that funky Muncie to the plate.
Third baseman.
Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 180 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Misses, and the count 1-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So up next, Andy Pajes. He's grounded out a couple of times. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. Up the middle, Fitzgerald. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And here is Michael Conforto.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Just missed. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Play at the plate, see, and it's a one-run ball game. One down, runner at first. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. Check swing, and he went. It's strike one on Edman. Conforto, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And the slider just misses. Out to short. Tosses across the first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the first offering is not close. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 78 up and loosening in the pen. Number 86 also throwing. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Andrew Kisner.
At the plate, Andrew Kisner. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Jung-Hoo
2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jung-Hoo Lee. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Chopper right side. Edman tosses to first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. Camilo Doval on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a ball. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run for the Dodgers. Hesung Kim. So now it's Freddie Freeman. That's down and in. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Will Smith to the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that is out of play. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.